All right, hello, and welcome back to the Binge Boys podcast. This week, Tristan and Eli are here to talk to you guys about Bloodline, while I talk about something completely different. But before we get into talking about those two completely separate shows, we must introduce ourselves. And with you today, my name is Enrique.
My name is Eli.
My name is Tristan.
So you guys watch Bloodline?
Yeah, it's bold of you to assume.
Yeah, I rewatched One Piece instead or something like that. So, take it away, Penny.
Oh, take it away. All right, Tristan, this is your show. You shoot, King.
Well, for one, I didn't think it was as bad as they did. But this is a show about a family with troubles. That's the plot line.
That's probably about it.
That's the plot line. The oldest brother comes home to the Florida Keys, and everybody's upset that he's home because he's a troublemaker. And then
he's a degenerate. He's not just a troublemaker. That dude's like legally like a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's pretty true. But all they keep doing, keep doing flash forwards and flashbacks, and so they're trying to give you an idea of like what's going on in the story, and then why this stuff happened in the beginning. And
speaking of the flash forwards and flashbacks, man, how are you gonna give away the biggest piece of fucking evidence, like episode 4 or 5, and like get ready, they're gonna kill their brother. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the 4th fucking episode. And then they just like hint at it for fucking 10 more episodes, and until they finally do it. It was actually 8 more episodes, but it was just very slow. They never really got to the point. The tease shit they did at the end of the episodes where they're like, oh, but this happens, here's the timeline, here's what happens later. It's like, I don't care.
Fair.
Sorry.
But I mean, I think Danny was a decent character.
What? Dude, you're tripping.
No, look, I think at least Danny, they did a pretty decent job of setting up his character, giving him, I guess, motivation for the things he does in this show.
Yeah, being a pussy.
Everybody else, they did not give much background on for the most part, or anything else. They didn't set up many of the other characters all that great.
Every single character in the show was fucking stale and bland. Nobody had any depth. I didn't care about one character. They could have killed the whole cast. I had no motivation to watch it anyway. Like, I feel like main dude, I don't remember his name, John. Yeah. So that actor, he might be great in other things. Every single role I've seen him in, which is like 3, he plays douchebag fucking cop dad, and that's it. So I don't care, man. Like, that's the easiest role to play in media, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, you
Nobody
literally just
does it
stand
like Kyle
there.
Chandler, though.
Michael Chandler does.
Michael Chandler do it like Kyle Chandler. Well, yeah, because they're for shoot brothers.
Michael Chandler just would have fucking front kicked the shit out of Danny. He would have died episode 1.
Yeah, that would have been something I would have watched.
That's fair. I didn't have as many problems with the show as you guys did. I thought the plot line was somewhat interesting, where he comes back and they're like, oh, we don't want him here, but then it seems like he's doing better, and then he's not really doing better in the end.
So,
notice how all your compliments are backhanded. I didn't think it was as bad as you guys did. It was somewhat interesting. It wasn't that awful. Like, all your comments are saying that it's mediocre. How many times have I come on this podcast and said, the worst thing you can be to me is fucking mediocre?
Yeah.
You've said that plenty. I have not.
This is not even funny bad. Like, it's just bad.
That's fair.
My question to you, if I can interrupt, I guess, what kept you invested in this show? Because, like, it's cool. Like, they set up that plot line, 2-3 episodes, sure. Like, there were, at least they were building up to something. But fucking 10 more, like, what kept you invested in the show at that point?
Well, I liked Danny's plotline. I was curious what all was going to happen with that. Plus, there's 2 more seasons, so I want to know what they're trying to set up otherwise. Personally.
Fucking nothing. I don't understand how they made 2 more seasons. Neither do anybody else, I guess, because of the terrible scores it got in the latter season. Like, if this was a good rated show, then I'm very curious to see what's in 2 and 3, and I will never feed my curiosity because I'm not visiting that. I'm angry about this one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
How was Danny's plotline at all interesting? He's the definition of fuck off and die heat. Not even go away heat. Like, no, just off yourself through a cliff or something. Literally, This dude's the biggest fucking scumbag. They try to rationalize it by saying, but yeah, his sister died and it traumatized him. And then they even bring up in the show later, John's like, you were an asshole before that happened, that you're just using that as an excuse of what you're doing. On top of that, he tries to excuse his involvement in fucking human trafficking with being like, I need money. You guys won't help me. I'm a fucking victim. Fuck that, dude. I am so over that fucking character archetype. And don't even get me started with how much of a piece of shit he is. These people are fucking idiots. Literally any other way this could have been handled. But everyone in this show is a fucking pussy. Because John's bitch ass is like, I gotta help my brother because I covered up for dad back in the day. Linda Cardellini's character, who I really don't even know her damn name because she's fucking irrelevant in the entire show.
She did one thing. She did one thing, that's cheat on her fucking boyfriend, so it don't matter anyway.
And that's why she doesn't want to pull up on Danny, because he knows that, and if she does that, then she puts her own neck on the line. And Kevin was the only one who had it right from the get-go with like, I want to kill Danny. Even though he didn't do anything yet, I'm ready to murder him. This show was the definition of, wow, every single one of you characters sucks. This plotline isn't even good enough to get me to watch it. And then you force feed it to me for 13 hours. Then you say, hey man, there's 2 more seasons of this. Bro, Danny should have been dead episode 8. Episode 13 should have been whatever happens with the end of the series. That should have been the show. Instead, they milk it dry because they sign all these motherfuckers to super long contracts. The show's terrible. The writers are terrible. The only cool part is it's set in the Florida Keys, which I feel like isn't really covered in a setting that often. But every other piece of this has been done before, even down to the fucking white drug lord human trafficker that looks like a regular ass dude, but it's actually a demon on demon time. That's about all my opinions on it. And I would rather have talked about One Piece and why I like Nico Robin and she's really pretty and all these anime girls I like. Because honestly, I'd rather humiliate myself on air than fucking watch this show ever again in my goddamn life.
That's a hype speech right there.
That was a strong opinion, and it's very fair.
Yeah, no,
I'm not even gonna argue.
That pretty much summarizes what I was thinking as well about this shit. I don't really have much past that. Why did we even record this? You just had to say that 1.5 minute clip, and we're good. We're done. We're out of here.
Hey man, I like Danny's character line. That was the main thing for me. Other than that, didn't necessarily care for all the characters. I just don't hate them the way that you guys do.
Like I said, dude, it was just so bland. It was just so vanilla that I just never cared. I don't know. I'm done talking about it. Fucking the one funny thing that my brain decided to do, fucking Kevin in his underwear looked like he's gonna go run up to his mom telling her that he pissed the bed again. Like, he walk around and he's like, oh mommy, I pissed the bed. Like, that's the only funny thing that my brain created to make it fucking watchable.
All right, that's a good one right there.
Oh,
I like that.
actually,
Waddle around like a toddler.
I have more actually.
Oh, that's great.
I'm about fucking sick of writers and big corporations who get rights to shit and sign these actors to contracts. I'm about fucking done with writers getting attractive Hollywood women and then finding any fucking reason to shove them into sex scenes. And now I'm not a fucking... Please don't get it fucked up. I am not like super, oh my god, you're fucking snowfall, all that shit that you weirdo motherfuckers want to say that aren't vaccinated and gonna die from COVID, coming out here around the woodworks, be saying all that shit, whatever. My point is that it doesn't add to the fucking show. It really doesn't, right? You had, 2 or 3 Linda Cardellini sex scenes. Then you had about 3 or 4, don't mind that notification. You had about 3 or 4 other fucking bullshit-ass sex scenes in the show. And none of them mattered. Arguably, one did, and that's the one where Kevin fucks Danny's bitch.
Agreed.
And
that's the one that made sense.
And that's it. Even the fucking... You can ask yourself, after watching 13 episodes of this, I still don't know why Linda Cardellini's character cheated, other than to have her in a sex scene. She literally does nothing in this entire show's runtime except fuck up or be dumb. She fucking has Danny's body in her trunk, and she starts spazzing in front of the cop. She jumps out the car. First off, the cop's gonna tase your ass if you jump out the car. Second, she runs to the trunk and tries to stand in front of it like you're not in front of a big ass car with a big ass trunk. Third off, he doesn't have X-ray vision. The motherfucker's not Superman. He can't see Danny's body in the trunk. You dumb. Oh my god.
Yeah. No. I to be fair, going back to the why she cheated thing, they did hint at like, oh, you were, or nobody was ever good enough for you. Like, you always had to find something better because nobody could live up to your standard, basically. And that's why, that is the reasoning that they gave for that, in my opinion.
Oh, don't worry. They set it up in season 2, guys. It's for season 3, guys. You guys don't want to watch 16 more episodes to hopefully get conclusion to these plot lines. Like, what happened to Danny? I really don't care. I went on fucking Google. I looked up the goddamn ending to this show.
Oh, good. I'm ready for it.
I'm not going to do it because I really wanted to do it. That was one of my original bits I was going to do. I was going to come in here. I was going to spoil the fucking show. All of it. But I decided not to because I think Tristan's actually going to watch this show, which somehow fucking bamboozles my brain.
No, I'm not actually going to watch it. You can.
Okay, John fucking dies at the end.
Huh?
How?
He probably has a heart attack, huh?
I don't know why. I literally just looked it up. They said John dies, yada, yada, yada. I don't know if the carteles get him. I don't know if he throws himself off a fucking cliff. I don't know if May kills him because she's going to reveal whatever. I don't fucking care. It shows a steaming pile of fucking dog shit. It's genuinely the worst fucking show we've watched in the history of this fucking YouTube channel / podcast. And I will stand by that. I don't think anything has ever given me as visceral reaction as this has. Not even like Monkeys.
No,
that was visceral in the opposite direction. Like, that was just me being super hype and fucking enjoying it. This was the opposite way. Where every minute I watched this, I wanted to be doing anything else in my life. It was to the point where I couldn't watch this show unless I was actively talking to someone else in conversation so I could fucking ignore it.
That's awesome.
This was just terrible. And I don't care who would have put this on the list. If Eli would have put this on the list, I would have slapped the shit out of him. If I put this on the list, I would have slapped the shit out of myself. Like, holy shit. This is just fucking garbage, dude. I'd rather watch myself jerk off in a mirror for 45 minutes every fucking day for the rest of my life.
Holy shit.
Than watch another episode of this goddamn show.
Oh, God.
Bloodlines, more like I need a cocaine line to get through this fucking show. Fuck you.
I'd apologize to people that, actually enjoyed this show, but there's none of them left actually watching this, so.
No, if you enjoyed this show and you're like, bro, this is my favorite fucking show, go fucking reevaluate your life. How fucking sad are you that Bloodline's your favorite show? Get the fuck out of my face.
I'm on it. I wonder what writer thought this was a good idea, man.
Any of them. Do you see what they make half the time nowadays?
Yeah. This isn't even like you tweak this here and here and it's a good show. Nah, dude. Like, you gotta just scrap it. Fucking scrap it.
You get all these actors. Motherfucker, just make a grown-up Scooby-Doo. I would have enjoyed that more than this. Make fucking John, make him goddamn Shaggy off weed. Go make fucking Kevin Fred when he has a fucking beat-down life. Keep Linda as Velma. Like, that's all you gotta do. You fix the show a little bit. Boom, it's grown-up Scooby-Doo. You know what I mean? Instead, you do whatever the fuck this was, dude. I don't know.
We're done, though. I mean, that's a positive.
Oh, you sure? You sure?
Yeah.
No one's got more?
No.
You guys don't want to find out what happens with Danny's kid?
Fuck that
No,
kid.
I don't. Oh, I forgot that even fucking happened, dude.
That's the last bit of the season, bro. Danny
They're
Yeah.
really trying to keep Danny's
I was
legacy alive.
done with it.
You know what's even worse? I looked up how many episodes that fucking actor appears in. He appears in every single episode of season 2 and the majority of season 3. He
That's
is
awesome.
dead.
That is awesome.
And he still won't get satisfied with the go away. He will still be there.
Flashbacks and
0.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
5.
-5 to even it out.